Hello students, today we are going to see that how demultiplexer circuit works. So if we see the logic of demultiplexer circuit, that is totally reverse of the multiplexer circuit. In last video lecture we have seen that multiplexer is nothing but it is many to one type of circuit. So similarly your demultiplexer is nothing but it is one to many type of circuit. So what is one and what is many? So one is nothing but that is number of input and many is nothing but that is number of output. So as far as, let us say, if we can also say that this demultiplexer circuit, it is also known as a data supplier. It is also known as data supplier. Let us see why it is known as data supplier. So if we see the block diagram of multiplexer, उसमें क्या था? The block diagram multiplexer, it carries a simple formula like 2 gem 1 multiplexer, 4 gem 1 multiplexer. This was the pattern which was followed in the case of multiplexer. But when we are talking about the demultiplexer, it follows the reverse process like 1 gem 2, 1 gem 4, 1 gem 8, 1 gem 16 demultiplexer. Right, so this type of pattern is going to followed in demultiplexer. So what is this one is the number of input and these are the number of outputs. So in the block diagram of demultiplexer there is only one input, that is D. All other situations and the combinations are same. So when you have one input and let's say number of outputs are 4, let us say number of outputs are 4, it is y0, y1, y2 and y3. So what is the task that demultiplexer does? It provides this data line D to any of this output line. So this line is going to be connect either y0 or to y1 or to y2 or to y3. So it can connect only a single output, right? So if you want to we want to choose that, let's say D is connected to y0 or y1, right? We must have some condition. So same formula is going to be used. We require selection line in this, right? Though we have 4 possibilities, either we need to connect to y0 or y1 or y2 or y3, we require 4 combination, and to represent those 4 combination we require 2 selection line. So based on this 2 selection line we can make the truth table S0 S1. 4 combinations are 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1, right? These are the 4 combination. Now these are the 4 combination. How many output lines are there? 4 output lines are there. So we need to write here y0, y1, y2 and y3. What is the input here? Input is D. D is the input. So it may be possible that when you connect 0 0, this line is connected to y0. So let us write when this is connected to y0, it means what? Y0 is nothing but that is equal to D. So we'll write D here. But when this line is connected to y0, all other output lines gives output as 0, right? Then for the next combination, this line is going to be connected to y1. So y1 give you the input output as D, right? So all other output will be 0. Similarly, this is for y2 and 1 1 combination is for y3. So your line is going to connect it to either of this output line. So how we can implement the circuit for the same? So for that we need to see, we must have the equations, as many number of equation as many number of output lines are there. So there are 4 number of output lines, y0, y2, y3. So 4 equations are necessary. So first equation will be your S0 and S1 bar into D, right? This is S0 bar S1 into D, S0 S1 bar into D. So we are just writing this combination. So this is S0 bar S1 bar, S0 bar S1, and we are multiplying this D to each combination, right? So S0 S1 D. So let us draw the circuit for the same. So S0 and S1 is available, and with this let us have the S0 bar and S1 bar also. So this becomes your S0 bar, this becomes your S1 bar. See, 4 output lines are there, and we just require AND gate for the ending of these 3 lines, right? So D is always connected to every line, so let us have D also. As the input we have, let us say D. This is D line. Now let us connect the 4 AND gates. 1, 2, 3 and 4. D line is connected to each gate, so let us connect D line. Then we need to select the combination S0 bar, S1 bar. So S0 bar is this, S1 bar is this. So this will give you Y0. S0 bar is and S1. So S0 bar, S1 from this. This will give you Y1. S0 S1 bar. So S0 will be connected to this. S1 bar is this. So this will give you Y2. S0 and S1 when you connect to AND gate, this will give you Y3. Now let us verify any one combination. See, when you have value, let's say we want to verify this one. S0 is 1 and so here S0 is 1 and S1 that is 0, right? So what should be your output? Your output should be high, your output should be there only for Y2. So let us check it. So for the first gate, here it is D. When you apply 1 to this, this becomes 0. When you apply 0 to S1, the S1 bar becomes 1. So 0 is connected to this gate. So 0 to AND gate, it means its result is 0. So the same line is also connected to second AND gate, which will take input as 0. So any input of AND gate is 0, then output is 0. Y2 is connected to this line, which is nothing but high, right? So this is 1 logic, this is D logic, and this is also 1. So 1 into D, so Y2 becomes D, right? Y3 is connected to this line, which is nothing but S1. S1 is 0. So 0 input, so Y3 becomes 0. So our output is nothing but that is, see, for 1 0 combination, we got Y0 is equal to 0. So this is verified. Y1 is equal to 0. So this is also verified. Y2 we got as D. So whatever value of D will be there, if you apply 1 here, you'll get 1 at output. You apply 0, then you'll get 0 output. And Y3 becomes 0, right? So this is how we can implement the demultiplexer circuit. Process is same, but it is the reverse case. Here we need to remember, instead of many to one in multiplexer, here it is one to many. So one input and many outputs. But to select those output line, we have selection line as it was in the multiplexer circuit, right? Okay. Thank you, friends.